So if you're in retail or even just interested in how tech solves major business problems, you've probably heard about shrink. It's this huge drain on profitability. We're talking massive losses, theft, fraud, simple errors. It all adds up. And the scale is pretty staggering. The sources we looked at put the number at over $120 billion for 2024, just in North America.
Mm, that's an enormous figure. And it puts intense pressure on margins, obviously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that kind of pressure demands a real answer. And increasingly, that answer involves technology, specifically AI-powered security. That's our mission today, to really dig into the top 10 AI security solutions that aren't just recording things passively, but are actively helping retailers boost their ROI. It's about turning security from just a cost.
Into something that protects profit.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting, I think, is how these systems are evolving. They're becoming operational tools.
How so?
Well, they're taking raw video data and turning it into what some call physical AI, using behavioral insights not just for security, but to streamline how stores actually run, make better decisions. That pivot is crucial when you talk about ROI.
Right, moving beyond just loss prevention. Now, before we jump into the list, you flagged something important for enterprise users, compliance, specifically NDAA compliance. What does that actually mean in this context?
That's a really key point. So NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act, basically restricts certain surveillance gear, often because of worries about, the supply chain and foreign tech.
Okay.
So when a solution says it's NDAA compliant, it's a signal. It means trust in the hardware and the security of the supply chain. For big companies, especially in North America, it's pretty much a must-have.
Got it. A baseline requirement. Okay, let's dive into number one then. This seems to be a prime example of trusted hardware meeting smart software, the AlphaVision plus Axis integration.
Exactly. You've got Axis Communications providing the cameras. They're kind of the gold standard, known for amazing image clarity, durability.
And features like Zoom, right?
Oh, yeah. We're
And-
talking serious hardware specs.
Yeah.
Like up to 40 times optical zoom, 360-degree panoramic views. Things designed to eliminate those dangerous blind spots. Plus, they're tough, weatherproof, vandal-resistant.
But the hardware is only half the equation. What does the AlphaVision physical AI bring to the table?
So this is where the intelligence comes in. Instead of just storing video, AlphaVision's cloud platform analyzes it. Features like Magic Search are game changers.
Magic search.
Yeah, you can instantly find video clips based on what happened, who was involved, what objects were there. Search by behavior, not just time. Think, person putting item in bag near exit. It also does intrusion alerts, license plate recognition, LPR, and even automated compliance checks with something called the AI Inspector.
AI inspector, like checking if staff are wearing safety gear.
Exactly that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Missing PPE, safety violations, automated checks. But for core ROI, the big thing is proactivity.
Proactivity how?
Well, the system allows for live intervention. Two-way audio is key here. A remote operator sees someone suspicious, maybe trying to conceal something.
And they can talk to them directly through the camera speaker.
Right. Talk down, issue a warning, broadcast a message. It's about stopping the theft before it actually happens. That's where the real savings come in.
So you prevent the loss entirely instead of just recording it for later. That makes sense.
Precisely. That's security actively protecting profit. And the other piece is the architecture. It's 100% cloud native.
Meaning no bulky recorders on site.
Exactly. No NVRs, no DVRs needed at the store level. Deployment is basically plug and play. If you need to add cameras or cover new locations, it's simple. Much lower IT overhead, much easier to scale across, hundreds of stores.
Okay, so that's a strong start. Integration, cloud power, proactive deterrence. Let's shift gears a bit. What about the established giants, the ones built for massive enterprise scale? We've got a unified platform versus a hardware specialist next.
Right, number 2 and 3.
So number 2 is Genetec Security Center. Their big play seems to be unification, pulling everything together.
That's their core strength. They use an open architecture, which is important, meaning they can often integrate with cameras or systems you might already have. They bring video, access control, point-of-sale data, even analytics into one central console.
And how does that unification help with shrink?
A key feature is their POS correlation. This is huge. It automatically links the video feed to specific till transactions.
So you can see who processed that suspicious refund.
Exactly. Or flag a big void, or maybe a high-value return where the video shows no customer was even present. It spots those anomalies automatically. Plus, they offer operational insights like heat maps, queue length monitoring, stuff that helps run the store better.
That sounds incredibly powerful, having all that data connected.
Yeah.
But it also sounds complex. Bringing together disparate systems, isn't that a heavy lift?
It definitely can be. Genetech offers deep control, which is great for some large organizations. But the sources do highlight the trade-offs. It's often a complex deployment, involves significant costs for licenses and servers, and there's a steep learning curve for operators.
And is it fully cloud?
Not entirely. While they have cloud options, many of their most powerful features still rely heavily on on-premise servers and processing, so less cloud flexibility compared to someone like AlphaVision.
Okay, so Genetech is the unifier. And then at number 3, we have Avigilon, now part of Motorola Solutions. They seem more focused on the hardware side, favored by big box retailers, luxury brands.
Right. If Genetech unifies, Avigilon specializes, particularly in premium imaging and, crucially, rapid investigation. Their cameras are top-notch, very high resolution.
And their standout feature.
It's got to be appearance search. This is pretty amazing. You can search for someone based on description, say, person in a red jacket carrying a blue bag, and the system finds them across all cameras, even across different sites, in seconds.
Wow, okay. So tracking a suspect becomes almost instantaneous.
Pretty much. It cuts investigation time down from potentially days of manually reviewing footage to just minutes. That's a massive time saver for loss prevention teams. They also have self-learning analytics that get better at spotting unusual behavior, like loitering, over time.
That speed must be a huge ROI driver, but I'm guessing that kind of premium tech comes with a premium price tag?
Absolutely. Avigilon typically has a high total cost of ownership. You're paying for those high-end cameras, the powerful servers needed to run the analytics, the software licenses.
And it's mostly on-premise, too.
Primarily, yes. While they have cloud connectivity, their core strengths and best features, especially appearance search, are really tied to their own proprietary hardware and on-prem infrastructure. It's less flexible if you want to mix and match cameras compared to truly open platforms.
Interesting contrast there. Okay, let's move to the next group. Solutions 4, 5, and 6 seem to share a common thread. Cloud-native simplicity, designed for easy rollout.
Exactly. This is the pure play cloud approach. The VMS, the video management system software, lives entirely online. The big appeal is simplicity. Plug in the camera, connect it to the internet, and you're pretty much good to go. Minimal fuss for the store staff.
So number 4 is Avigilon Alta. That used to be Ava Security, right?
Correct. They rebranded. Alta is focused on that plug-and-play cloud experience. One neat thing they offer is a way to connect older existing cameras to their cloud system using a small connector device.
Ah, so you can upgrade gradually.
Potentially, yes. Dip your toes into AI without a full rip and replace. Their highlights are things like an intuitive AI timeline for reviewing events, smart search, no need for NVRs or DVRs, obviously, and automatic updates pushed from the cloud.
Then number 5 is Verkada. They seem to be about the all-in-one ecosystem. Cameras, sensors, access control, alarms, all under one roof.
That's their model. A single cloud dashboard controls everything. They put a big emphasis on real-time deterrence, too. Many of their cameras have built-in two-way talk-down, sirens, even strobe lights.
So they can actively scare someone off.
That's the idea. Plus, they integrate other sensors, like environmental sensors, think vape detection in restrooms, or temperature monitoring and people counting sensors, all managed centrally.
That integrated simplicity sounds appealing for quick, standardized rollouts across many sites. But isn't a closed ecosystem where you have to use their hardware a bit of a red flag for IT departments? That vendor lock-in risk.
It's definitely a major consideration. The upside for Verkada's customers is that standardization and ease of use. Everything just works together seamlessly. Right. But yes, the downside is that closed ecosystem. You're locked into their hardware and software, which limits flexibility and deep customization compared to open platforms.
Okay, and number 6, Rhombus Systems, fits in here too.
Yes, Rhombus is also cloud-based, very much aimed at multi-site retailers. They unify cameras, sensors, and access control. Key features include AI-driven search, finding people by face, clothing, even license plates, and unified access control, where you can see a snapshot video clip whenever someone uses a badge.
So, looking at Alta, Verkada, and Rhombus together, these pure cloud systems offer a great simplicity. What's the main drawback or trade-off?
The big one for all of them is bandwidth dependence. You need solid, reliable internet at every single location all the time to constantly stream and store that video footage in the cloud.
Right, if the internet goes down.
You could lose visibility or recording. The other factor is cost structure. It shifts from upfront capital expense for hardware to ongoing subscription fees for cloud storage, AI features, and software access. That impacts the long-term total cost of ownership, the TCO.
Makes sense. Okay, let's pivot to our final group of solutions. These seem focused on flexibility, openness, maybe leveraging gear retailers already own.
Yeah, this group addresses the reality that most large retailers already have a significant investment in existing cameras.
So, number 7 is Eagle Eye Networks. Their big claim is being a camera agnostic cloud VMS. What does agnostic mean here?
It means they aim to work with almost any existing IT camera, regardless of the brand. They typically use a small on-site appliance, often called a bridge, that connects your current cameras to their cloud VMS. This lets you ditch the old NVRs, but keep the cameras.
And their special sauce, their AI feature.
It's their natural language search. This is really cool. It's like using Google for your security footage. Instead of complex filters, you can just type in plain English.
Like what?
Like, show me anyone wearing a yellow hat near the back door yesterday afternoon. Or, find delivery trucks arriving between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. That ability to just ask questions makes investigations incredibly fast. Huge time saver. Direct ROI.
That does sound powerful. Now, number 8 takes a different architectural approach. Hanwha Vision, previously Samsung Wisenet. They're known for good cameras, but their focus is built-in Edge AI.
What's Edge AI again?
Edge AI means the artificial intelligence processing happens on the camera itself, at the edge of the network, rather than in the cloud or on a central server.
And the benefit of doing it there, the main benefit is reduced bandwidth usage. Since the camera is doing the initial analysis like detecting a person or counting people, it only needs to send alerts or metadata back to the central system, not the full constant video stream. This is great for locations with limited internet. Plus, many Hanwha cameras have built-in deterrents like speakers or flashing lights.
So, less strain on the network, more resilience if the connection is weak. What's the downside?
Well, typically these Edge AI cameras have a higher upfront cost because the processing hardware is built in. And perhaps more significantly, the AI capabilities are somewhat fixed to that hardware. Cloud AI platforms are constantly being updated with new features and improved algorithms.
Whereas the AI on the camera itself might not evolve as quickly.
Exactly. Its capabilities are more locked in at the time of manufacture compared to the rapid evolution you see in cloud-based AI.
Interesting trade-off. Okay, number 9 brings us to Milestone Systems and their XProtect software. This sounds like the ultimate open platform VMS, the brain that connects everything else.
That's a good way to put it. Milestone XProtect is renowned for its open platform approach. It's designed to integrate with a vast range of cameras, access control systems, sensors, and importantly, third-party analytics.
So you can pick and choose the best bits from different vendors.
Pretty much. Their strength is this huge open analytics marketplace. You can find specialized AI plugins for almost anything advanced, facial recognition, specific retail analytics, complex behavior detection, and add them to the core Milestone system. It's incredibly scalable and customizable, especially for very large, complex deployments.
That level of customization sounds like it needs serious IT support.
Absolutely. That's the trade-off. Milestone offers immense flexibility, but it requires significant IT resources for the initial setup, configuration, ongoing maintenance, and managing all those third-party integrations. Also, the core XProtect software itself doesn't have a lot of built-in AI for things like theft detection out of the box. You typically need to buy and integrate those specific analytics plugins, which adds to the cost and complexity.
So, powerful but demanding. Okay, finally, number 10, Spot AI. Their angle seems different again, focusing on quick ROI by upgrading existing systems.
Yes, Spot AI is really focused on retailers who have a large installed base of older cameras, maybe even analog CCTV systems, and aren't ready for a full rip and replace.
How do they upgrade them?
They provide a plug-and-play appliance that connects to your existing camera system, whether it's IP or analog. This box essentially adds a layer of modern AI intelligence, smart search, anomaly detection, remote access to those older cameras.
So, leveraging the investment you already made.
Exactly. They claim retailers can see significant results quickly, often citing 15–30% shrinkage reduction pretty fast, just by making their existing cameras smarter. Deployment is quick, often just days. It's a lower-cost way to get some AI benefits.
Sounds almost too good to be true for someone with old cameras. What's the catch?
Well, the big limitation is obvious, really. The quality of the AI results, how accurately it can detect things, depends entirely on the quality and placement of those existing cameras.
Right. If the original camera image is blurry or poorly aimed,
The AI can only do so much. You can't magically create sharp detail or cover blind spots that weren't covered before. Your results are fundamentally limited by that legacy infrastructure.
okay, that's a lot of ground covered. 10 different approaches. If we try to synthesize this, what's the big picture trend connecting back to that $120 billion shrink problem?
I think the main takeaway is the rise of physical AI, as we called it earlier. It's not just about recording video anymore. It's about using intelligent, often automated behavioral analytics to understand what's happening and, crucially, to enable real-time intervention. Proactive deterrence is the name of the game now.
And the ROI isn't just from stopping theft, right?
No, not at all. That's key. These systems boost ROI in multiple ways. Yes, reducing shrink is primary, but they also provide valuable operational insights. Things like analyzing customer traffic flow, measuring dwell times in certain areas, monitoring queue lengths.
Data that helps optimize staffing levels or change store layouts.
Exactly. Optimize staffing, improve layouts, even inform merchandising decisions. So the security system becomes a tool for overall business improvement. That's the double benefit.
So for someone listening, trying to figure out which path is right for them, what are the major decision points?
It really boils down to a couple of fundamental choices, largely based on your organization's scale, existing infrastructure, and, importantly, your internal IT capabilities. Are you leaning towards cloud-native simplicity? Things like Alpha Vision, Verkada, Alta offer ease of deployment, automatic updates, minimal IT burden, great for rapid rollouts,
Versus.
versus the on-premise flexibility and deep customization offered by platforms like Milestone or Genetec. These give you incredible control and integration possibilities, but they demand significant internal IT expertise and resources to manage effectively. It's a strategic choice.
That really clarifies the landscape. It seems the most effective solutions, regardless of architecture, are the ones that successfully fuse the physical hardware, the cameras, with really sophisticated AI analytics, turning those passive eyes into active thinking agents. Agents capable of providing real returns.
So wrapping up, thinking about that staggering $120 billion figure driving all this innovation and seeing how AI is pushing these systems beyond pure security into operations. Compliance checks, staffing optimization, even feeding back into store design. It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
will AI-powered surveillance eventually blur the line entirely between what we traditionally call retail security and the fundamental job of retail management itself?
That's a really interesting thought to end on. Where does one role stop and the other begin when the same platform informs both? Definitely something to chew on.